One point in your careers, what have you accomplished in this current session? What have you and your Democratic colleagues changed since the midterm elections last fall?
First of all, my position is to try to lead the Democrats. And so I have a bill for a not-for-profit health care where I've been able to get 72 members of Congress to sign on for it. I have a bill to create an infrastructure to rebuild America. I'm lobbying members of Congress for that. I have a bill to get us out of Iraq. I'm lobbying members of Congress for that. I frankly believe that the Democratic Congress took a major responsibility in November of 2006 to get out of Iraq. They haven't kept that promise yet, and I'm working all the time to try to get the Democrats to keep that promise to bring our troops home. I've been there for every single piece of legislation, health care, retirement security, jobs, and I'm going to be there to keep pushing the envelope to get us out of Iraq, and we shouldn't have to wait for a Democratic president to do it. The Democratic Congress needs to act now.
Congressman Kucinich, thank you.
Thank you.
Senator Obama, were you President of the United States today, would you honor Barry Bonds at the White House?
Well, first of all, he's still got to hit one more, and it's been taking a while. And I had the opportunity to meet Hank Aaron just this past weekend. It reminded me of what sports should be, and that is something that young people can look up to. Now, Barry Bonds has been a remarkable baseball player, and I honor his achievement. But I hope that all of us are focused on making sure that sports is something that kids can look up to, not something that they start feeling cynical about. We've got enough cynicism in politics without having cynicism in our sports teams as well.
Is that a no, sir? Or a yes?
Like I said, he hasn't done it yet, so we'll answer the question when it comes.
Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton, it's been nearly 2 years now since Hurricane Katrina. What is the first thing you would do as president to improve the recovery in New Orleans?
Well, the first thing I would do is put somebody in charge who actually cared about the people of New Orleans and the Gulf Coast and was willing to really do what it took. I outlined a 10-point plan. We don't have 30 seconds. I can't say it in 30 seconds, but briefly it is put somebody in charge, make sure that the White House has a system where that person reports to the president, which is what I would expect every single day. And my question would be, what have you done to get the hospitals open? What have you done to get people to move back? What have you done to make sure the levees are strong enough to withstand whatever might come next? We've got to recognize rebuilding New Orleans is an American problem, not a New Orleans or Louisiana problem alone.
Senator Clinton, thank you. Senator Biden, would you pledge to stop no-bid contracts?
Yes.
You have an additional 20 seconds. This debate, falling 455 days before the 2008 general election, just 455 days. I want to ask everyone, and we'll go right down the line for 30 seconds each. As president, will it disturb you that the race to replace you will begin possibly only days into your first term, Governor Richardson? The race to replace you would begin perhaps days into your first term as president. Does that trouble you?
Yes, it would trouble me. But what I would want to do is bring this country together. We need enormous challenges to face. It's got to be done in a bipartisan way. I believe that I've got the most experience, foreign policy. I believe I've got the most executive experience as a governor. We elect governors in this country. I represent change, experience, and electability.